Hey, Gold Digger. Kimberly Olson here, back for another episode. We're going to talk about building success and what people don't share with you. And this is a special interview from one of our amazing clients, Marissa Auloure. She has become a friend of mine. This woman is very much into energetics and being in alignment with who you really are. And I just want you guys to hear her story. And also, we have a gift for you for being here. Look below this video for Nailing Your Niche. It's the ultimate guide to nailing your niche with over 200 profitable ideas. Marissa, welcome on, Marissa Auloure. And she is one of our amazing students. And it's actually cool because she came into one of our group coaching programs and we didn't really know each other. And the moment we met, it was just like, where have you been my whole life? Like, I feel like we would just be friends if we lived in the same town. And she's just a really incredible human. And she knows what she wants, and so she'll share a little bit about that. But she's done some amazing work this year in our programs, but also she'd already had a business as well and just getting really aligned with what she wants. I thought that'd be good for you guys to hear because I know some of you might need to pivot this coming year and it could be helpful to hear from others. So Marissa, thank you for doing this. I appreciate you. Why don't you share a little bit about yourself, your background, and kind of where you were at before we met?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. Really excited. So I am Marissa Auloure. I am a psychic business mentor, and I am the founder of the Auloure Empire, which is a website platform for amazing businesswomen like yourself. I have been going back and forth for about 10 years now on where my niche and direction really had to be. And I was just so confused. I wanted to do all of the things and I was trying to do it all, but I was just so burnt out and I wasn't really seeing the momentum and the movement that I wanted to see. So I found Kimberly and I just automatically knew like it was just a synergetic match. And I was like, yes, this is where I need to be because I know she's going to really just help clear away all the cobwebs, the fog, whatever it was that was blocking me, and be able to see my true direction. I had a co-working space that I was working on and launching that was just really pulling me down and it wasn't where my energy needed to be. So I'm able to do this for other people, but being so close to my business myself, I just needed another pair of eyes and someone that I believed in and I trust that can really hear what I was saying and kind of share it back to me with just clear direction and just true alignment. So I ended up letting go of the co-working space, which was scary, exciting, and amazing all at the same time. And then I realized that sitting in the design seat with my website platform was not where I wanted to be sitting anymore, but I really wanted to be able to offer that for my clients and other women out there to be able to grow and share their business on. But I was really meant to actually be that psychic business mentor and channel and have loved ones come in. And I was too afraid to share my own gifts with everybody. Not that I didn't really want to share it with anybody. I think I was just scared of me, actually looking in the mirror and be like, this is exactly who I am. So I'll never forget the retreat that I went on in Destin. It was just such a game changer. And I left just thinking completely different. I think I even messaged you, Kimberly, and I was like, I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same person after that. And everyone that was at that retreat, with us, I think feels the same way. But I was able to really see what I wanted. And it was just exciting. And I was able to just really take that chance because I did so much amazing work and met so many amazing other women that were just there supporting and cheering us all on. And I felt stronger than I ever did before. So it was just such a beautiful experience and just divine timing too. Because I think if I met you before and I found you beforehand, I may not have been ready for it or I may have pushed it aside, but I believe in divine timing. So knowing that you came into my world and I came into yours at that moment, that's exactly what I needed. So if you're all here for a reason, obviously, if you're stepping into Kimberly's world. So just definitely.
I totally believe that as well. Yeah. And this is a closed event. This isn't open to the public. You've all paid to be here. So this is a really intimate space. And I agree with you, Marissa. I believe in divine timing and all of that. And I love that you mentioned meeting all the other ladies, the power of in person, but also you've been really good at leveraging the community here and making building relationships with everyone. And it's helpful because when you almost feel a little crazy to because your bread and butter, your moneymaker has been your website design clients. And I know there was this fear of like, should I really embrace my gifts? And like, I feel like I really want to help people with your soul expansion program and all the amazing things you've developed. So I'm sure having all of these women around you being just as crazy, right, to like go for it, I think that really helped as well. What would you say about being able to tap into my guidance and expertise and the whole Goal Digger team? How has that helped you in your time in the program so far, as far as having like access? Because she's in our 12-month group coaching program, you guys, which is some of you are in it and some of you are not.
I think, oh my goodness, it's like, how do I put this? It's almost like a feeling. Like, how do I put it into words? So for me, I knew right away before I even signed up and like even like paid like a penny towards the program, you were already there helping. Like the team was already like, hey, how can we support you? What are you doing? Like we chat like, oh my gosh, you're already doing this, and just cheering me on that I knew I needed it. So, and you were already like, where are you located? Let's check out this co-working space. Like you can up your prices. You can do this. And then when I did join the program, it was that like 10 times more. Like I couldn't believe it. And I've been in plenty of programs before, and I just never really felt that commitment from a team and from a coach that I can literally message you. And if maybe you're not able to get to the message right away because you're so busy, someone from the team is there. Like, hey, we saw that. We're passing it over to Kimberly. Where I never felt like I was lost or just a number. And then also just from like the calls we had, I'm pretty blown away, like just how quick like things really come to you, like title names. If we're thinking about freebies, you're like, how about da 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 da? And I'm like, how did she come up with that so quickly? Like it just rolls, you know? So bringing your magic into my magic has just really helped me align things.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And the final thing I'd like to ask, because I'm actually going to give them an invitation to take the next step with us. Some of them are ready for it. You'll know. I know that, you know, obviously, I mean, I remember even like, I think your first full month in the program, you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I brought in. And I have this much closed in business. Like you had like paid for the program and like then some, the whole program with what you brought in with client, you know, revenue. But I remember you were like, okay, this is an investment because you had your co-working space you were paying for, all of this stuff. What would you say to the person who wants to take that next step? They want to invest in themselves. They want more access to me. They really want 2025 to be different, but they're nervous about the investment, betting on themselves. What would you say to them?
I would say that joy is on the other side of fear. Honestly, think about what is on the other side of it, because fear is just going to keep you back and it's going to keep you small. And the moment you just let go and you trust, that's when all of the magic and the beauty starts to happen. If you have a dream and if you have a vision, you're thinking and you're seeing it for a reason. Don't ignore it. And if it wasn't in your head, then if you're not thinking about it, then that's not supposed to be. But if you are, there's a reason. So definitely joy is on the other side of fear. And once you really step out of that box of fear, there's so many things that you can achieve and accomplish. I think that month was like a $20,000 a month already for me. I was connecting with more people, constantly hearing you saying like, network, get on podcasts, do this, and just kind of like that accountability piece to show up. And I would say, oh yeah, like I haven't connected with anybody today. Let me go connect with somebody. Or even like leveraging like the women that are in the container. And just sharing ideas and just that support. It's hard to do it alone because your thoughts get in the way. But when you are surrounded by other positive women and then also like a coach like yourself that has already done all the things, you just start thinking in a more positive way. That even those like thoughts of doubt that just creep in, they may creep in still, but they won't be there for very long, as if they would be if you were just by yourself doing it. So joy is on the other side of fear. And my dog is agreeing because she's barking.
I love that. Thank you so much. Isn't that such beautiful advice, you guys? Yeah. Thank you, Marissa. Appreciate you so much. And you guys can, and you guys can see her, Marissa Auloure. Follow her on social media, Facebook, Instagram, all the places. Check her out. Thank you, Marissa. All right, that's a wrap, Goal Digger. I hope that was helpful and inspiring. Don't forget to subscribe. And if this was helpful, take a screenshot, throw it in your stories, and tag me at the Goal Digger Girl. Would love to give you a shout out for that. And don't forget below, Nailing Your Niche. It's a profitable guide with over 200 ideas. Thanks for being on. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.